Is there any chance that Henry Cavill will come back as a Superman? Right now, Henry is not returning as Superman in the upcoming DC universe under James Gunn and Peter Safran. Here's the current status. While Kevin isn't reprising a Superman, despite a surprising cameo as Superman in a Black Adam, exactly, he was there in Black Adam, he was also in the previous Shazam, October 2022. Cavill confirmed in December 2022 that he will not be returning to the role. This is a disaster, he announced via Instagram. After being told to announce my return, this news isn't the easiest. My turn to wear the cape has passed. James Gunn and Peter Safran took over DC Studios and confirmed their slate includes a new Superman film. However, they are focusing on a younger version of Clark Kent, not the one played by Cavill. Cavill is not old. How old is he? Let's check, guys. Henry Cavill age 42. Come on, 42. He still can play normal Superman. Come on, what are you talking about? The new Superman in the film, formerly titled Superman Legacy, now simply Superman, is a David Corenswet. With Rachel, I don't care with. They all are unknown people. I guess it's just cheaper to produce such a movie for the producent and for the whole huge company. It's just better to put there people who nobody knows yet, because it's just cheaper. You make new contracts and they don't beg for more money because you just already give them a quite shitty contract. I guess, because I don't understand. I mean, I saw the new Superman. I like it. I'm not like, no, you are not the real Superman. No, I like it. It's not as good as the Man of Steel. I like that more. I don't like particularly the story of the Man of Steel, as I don't like this story. Like being put into like some future, whatever. I don't find it super cool. But Henry, he was the man. Like he was the guy to do that role like well. Like he really had that charisma. Henry Cavill. It's a shame they don't use it, because Superman has such a. I love superheroes, all of them. For me, Ben Affleck as a Batman, total nonsense. Like why he shouldn't be there. No, this just no. It wasn't good. It didn't good. No, it didn't look good, and I don't like it. But Christian Bale was it Christian Bale? He was a great Batman, really. And it doesn't matter. But Superman, he represents something like more than all heroes together. Superman is like, he has this kind of, he's the boss. And he's so cool. And he's also humbled. And he's also a good guy, and Henry was playing that role very well, and I really like it. I also like that he could manage his emotions in the movie, that he was told to, I guess, to do it. The screenplay, I guess it was like that. But the David Corenswet, I said it was okay. The new Superman. But it was, I saw already in trailer, like when he entered, if you saw it in trailer, there is like he's entering the Lex Luthor office and he's being so emotional about the dog, and this is so awkward. This is like, is this a Superman or is it a joke? This. Plus, he doesn't even have a respect from Green Lantern and from all the others. Like, it's like kind of Superman is like a joke. Even Even the Green Lantern guy, like in one point, he was standing against the Superman there at one point. Like, this was just, like, it's so weird, yeah. Superman is the leader, yeah. He's like, he doesn't really have to be the strongest, although he is. But like Captain America in Marvel, yeah, he wasn't the strongest, but he was just the man, yeah. He was like, he has a certain energy in the, and like Steve Rogers, yeah, and he was playing that guy also well, yeah. Chris Evans. I think Captain America for Chris Evans fits much better than the Torch in Fantastic Four, the old version Fantastic Four. So yeah, but back to Superman. Just Henry has the charisma. Yeah. David not. Yeah, it's a good, nice guy. Super. Like, we like you. You good, but Henry is the Superman, and it's not about getting used to. Of course, if you make another 10 years, you will make like 3-4 episodes, new movies like with Superman. Yeah, we get used to this, but what they did in this movie, like the emotional part, I disagree on it. I know they wanted to maybe make him more being a human, but he's not freaky. Hey, he's flying, he's so strong, he can lift a house, he can throw a plane at you. Like, this guy, it's not a human. Why he should be screaming and yelling on Lois when she's like interviewing him? Yeah, this was so awkward. Like, she's interviewing him and he's getting pissed. Yeah, like, this is why. Nah, I mean, you can be firm, but this was like a child who cannot handle emotions. Yeah, like, really. Sorry, James. No, no, just no. I thought, well, I buy new merch, but I just cannot support it because I don't find it trashy, the movie, but I don't find it like particularly super good. Yeah, I might watch it again in a few months, half a year, but no, it's like a joke. Yeah. So let's read, yeah? Sorry. So the new Superman in the film, formerly titled Superman Legacy, is David Cornswet, Simple Superman, with Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane, set to debut on July 11, 25. Is there any chance for comeback, Henry Cavill, comeback? While Gunn and Safran indicated they might consider Cavill for a different future role, there are no plans for him to return as a Superman. Interviews suggest that the Black Adam cameo was not part of the long-term DC planning. I know DC is a mess sometimes, really. Like, the DC comics, like, they are a mess. It's a shame that nobody is really taking it under wings and taking care of the comics like properly. It's all the time changing. There is no continuation. It's just mess. Gunn has characterized that return as driven by studio politics and not aligned with their creative directions. He also, you see, he's actually saying that Gunn has characterized that return as driven by studio politics and not aligned with their creative direction. Yeah. He also expressed regret over the confusion around Cavill's involvement. So will Henry Cavill return as a Superman? No, DC has officially recast Clark Kent. Yeah, any potential cameo or other role, possibly, but not as a Superman. Why recast? New focus on younger. Bottom line, Henry Cavill will not reprise the Superman role in the next DC film universe. James Gunn and Peter Safran clearly recast Safran, it's like a saffron, Safran clearly recast Superman for a new chapter beginning with a younger version. Although Cavill may appear in different characters someday, his era as a Superman has officially ended for this reboot. Achille. Oh yeah. If you would like, I can share more. No, I don't. Yeah, guys, it's a sad story. But Henry was the best Superman. Or who was the best Superman, by the way? I did not really watch the old versions. You are not alone thinking Henry was the best. A lot of fans agree with you. Let's break it down. Christopher Reeve, 78 to 87, guys. Superman 1 to 4. Iconic, warm, optimistic, and charismatic. Set the gold standard. Then it was Dean Cain, 93 and 97. Lois and Clark, TV Charm. Brandon Routh. This I remember. Superman Returns. This was also not bad. May reception, but redeemed later in Crisis on Infinity Earths. Another is Tyler Hoechlin. Surprisingly strong fan base. Then Henry Cavill, Man of Steel, Justice Leagues, Batman v Superman. Powerful, modern, brooding, serious, grounded. Exactly. Loved for his physical presence. No, yeah, but also the serious, grounded, brooding. Like, this is he, yeah, this is Superman. He was just... David Cornsweet, 2025 upcoming. TBD, hopes are high. Classic look, but unproven. And by the way, the look. Jeez, these underwears, like, that's just, yeah, why? Henry is already like so cool what they did with his cape and all the clothes. Like, he was looking great, but this is, it's a joke. Fan favorite, Christopher Reeve is often seen as the definitive Superman. He had warmth, charm, and balance of power and humanity. Henry Cavill is praised for his physicality, modern grit, and emotional depth, especially in A Man of Steel. Many say he was let down by inconsistent writing, not performance. Yep, I agree. On this I agree, because Man of Steel, Justice League, Jesus Christ, Justice League, like, what like, the movie has so huge potential, but it was so crappy. Like, it was just not good. Like, first of all, Superman was not really there. He was first upset because they woke him up, yeah. They got him back to life, and then he was not in a fight. He just came right in the end, fought them all off, and it was over. Yeah. Like, this was just so little. Yeah. It was not really there. It's a shame. So exactly, I agree. Yeah. Many say he was let down by inconsistent writing, not performance. Yeah. Bottom line, if you are into more grounded, powerful, realistic Superman, Henry Cavill may very well be the best for your taste, and you are far from alone. This Superman was the best. Henry Cavill Superman, this. Yeah. Yo, it's sad, guys. We cannot do anything about it, but there you have it. Henry will not, most likely he will not return as a Superman, but as some nonsense, most likely villain, or I don't know. Yo. This was a sad episode today. Sorry for the... See ya.